Hi, everyone. You are now in the video that I have created to help you understand the way that I have Blackboard structured, because Blackboard will be the main tool for our use this summer in Social Work 201, Introduction to Social Work. And so I wanted to just walk you through how I utilize Blackboard and how the course website is structured. So what you're looking at now on the screen is a landing page of announcements. And I pretty heavily rely on announcements, particularly in an online asynchronous class that is accelerated, because I want to get information to you easily, and I want you to be able to go to one place for all communication regarding the class versus having to sift through your email to try to find the email that I sent about the certain thing that you're looking for. So announcements are really the place where I distribute that information. Next tab is the syllabus and assignments tab. So first up is the syllabus, which is available here in a PDF. And it is also available to you to download. You can print it out if you want. But this gives you all the information related to the class and what's due and my expectations and the way that your grade is going to be determined as well. So a lot of great information can be found in this document. Additionally, down here, I have a video. Actually, I'm just going to move this. So up here, I have a video explaining the syllabus and giving a general explanation of the assignment. So you can just click on this link and it takes you to that video. Next up is a calendar view of everything that's due in the class. I am an instructor that is very focused and conscious on universal design. So what that means in many ways, I will try to give information through multiple ways to try to get the best way for you. So for some folks, for my brain, this really helps to look and see what is due when and to kind of lay the class out by week. This is all the same information that you can find in a variety of other places in the course. So if this doesn't work for you, if you're like, no, this doesn't help at all, then just disregard it, because it's the same information that is distributed about due dates and when things are due and what time. So you can see that this first week, week number 1, which starts July 1st, and then week number 2. So week number 1, we have 3 points in time of something due. Week number 2, we have 4 points in time. Week number 3, we go back to 3, and then week number 4, we have 4. So the first 4 weeks of the course are pretty jam-packed. Then you get a little bit of respite in the last 10 days or so of the class, and that gives you the opportunity to complete the final exam and then complete your service learning hours as well as your paper. So just another way to view that information. And then finally, there's a tab that describes the service learning paper and project. So first, you'll see the paper description of the assignment that I go through in this video. And then you also see service learning hours documentation that you must submit with a signature from someone at your agency verifying that you worked the hours that you say that you worked. So this has to be turned in alongside your final paper at the end of the semester. So that's the syllabus and assignments tab. So then we go to the modules, and this class is divided up into 3 modules, module 1, 2, and 3. They are varying lengths, and the content varies as well. But what you can expect in each module in this folder is a layout of the topics And sorry, I'm gonna just remove something here that is not helpful. There. So you'll see the topics, you'll see the readings and the link to your textbook. You'll also see a video describing the syllabus and an overview of assignments, as I already mentioned. You'll see this video will be linked right there. And then a presentation on library resources that you need for discussion in this module. Next, you'll see the PowerPoint and video lectures for chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which are in this module. And then layout of each discussion, whether you have to respond to a classmate, and then what that is about. Then going back to the modules page, into module 2, same thing. You'll see the 4 chapters plus a 5th area of content on voter engagement. You'll see readings for chapters 6, 7, 8, and 9, video lectures and PowerPoints for those chapters, the voter engagement lecture for discussion 12, and then each of the discussions, whether you have to do a response and what those discussions are about. Going back to the folder, we can click into number 3 here, same thing. We have 3 chapters of content, 3 video lectures over PowerPoints, 3 initial posts, a final exam, and then submitting your final paper. So that can all be found there. So that's the modules section. And then finally is the discussion board. So the discussion board work is a major part of the class. It is something that's frequently due throughout the course of the summer. So be mindful of due dates and seriously plan ahead so that you can make sure to be eligible for as many points as possible, because it doesn't feel like it. But I'm telling you, every point matters in this class. So be mindful of that. And another friendly reminder, and I mentioned this a couple of times throughout the material about the class, you are not going to be able to see other people's discussions until you post your own. So if you're wanting to see who else has posted or what else they've posted, you can't see that until you post your initial post. So keep that in mind. And as you can see back here on the calendar view, there are certain days where modules will be open. So module 1 will be open starting right now. Module 2 doesn't open until July 9th. And then module 3 opens July 17th. So if you're looking for different modules, those are the days that those will be available. Now, please keep in mind that you can work ahead. There are other ways that you can see what is due when. So be mindful of that as well. And actually, yeah. So another thing that I'm just going to add on to this folder here are the due date document. So that is something I've already done, and should be right here. Okay. So if you click on this link, it'll take you to a document that lists out all of the due dates for assignments, discussion board, and the exam for the class. So as always, if you have any questions, please reach out. There are no silly questions. You're not going to be bothering me. I am going to be diligently on email throughout the course of our time together this summer, and I'm very interested in your success. So reach out if you need it, and I'm looking forward to working with you all this summer. Thanks.